Herschel Hoffmeyer and his daughter were just shopping at Hobby Lobby one day when they noticed something interesting in one of the aisles.
Looking at the dinosaurs with my daughter, who loves dinosaurs just as much as I do, if not more, and I'm just looking at the dinos, and I'm like, where did I see that T-Rex image on this box art before? I'm like, no ways, that's mine. I look over at the next toy and I see a picture. I'm like, that's mine too. And I start looking at them all. I'm like, oh my gosh, all these toys have my artwork on them.
The dinosaur designs,
I'm a 3D digital artist,
are straight out of Hoffmeyer's imagination.
Mostly sculpting the dinosaur from scratch, or a creature, or whatever I do. And then it's about taking it to the next step of UV mapping it, rigging it, taking it into a different program, coloring it, texturing it, and then bring it into another program where you have to rig it, put bones in it, and then where people can animate it and pose it themselves, or I do it and put it in a scene to make the actual render.
Hoffmeyer specializes in paleo art, designing dinosaurs along with other monsters and creatures. It's something he loved to do even as a child.
As a kid, I've loved to do dino art, and I've always grabbed books, and seeing them, I'm like, that's cool, but let's make it cooler, So I always had to draw what was in the picture and then add whatever I wanted to the image.
There's room for creativity because no one really knows for certain what a dinosaur looks like.
A lot of research, but also a lot of my fans help me out on that, and they'll even argue with themselves about what's the most up-to-date thing. But there's a lot of work that goes into basically finding out the trends of what's popular, what's more realistic, and it changes every day.
The path to creating his dream job wasn't easy. After 8 years in the Army, he went to college for design.
I felt like the college was holding me back, so I went on making my own board game, which was really highly successful, and I started a company based on the board game, but ended up becoming full-time running a company rather than doing art, and I wanted to do the art.
So he went back to doing the thing he loved even as a kid, drawing dinosaurs, and it's paying off. He sees his animations anywhere from Apple advertisements to his daughter's lunch bag.
Crazy thing is about the reach of my work is I don't know how far out I reach, because I'm more like the backward artist. Most artists work for companies or individual products. I actually put my artwork as a freelance to all companies out there that buy mine through other sites. So they buy my artwork for commercial license, and then they put it on whatever they want.
He also spotted his animations on a show on Discovery Channel's Shark Week.
I only watched Shark Week because my sister's in the sharks. So we were watching Shark Week in the first episode, and then it showed the megalodon right on the screen. I'm like, no way.
A childhood interest that turned into a career of a lifetime.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's a dream come true. But it didn't happen overnight. But being here, it feels like my true calling, just because I just enjoy it every day.